Good evening, everyone, or morning, or afternoon, or whatever time of day it is where you're at. Thanks for coming to my stream, guys. Well, I say guys, but the plural doesn't really work here. Because, well, I'm sure you can see there needs to be more than one of you for me to say guys. Yeah, hey, thanks for coming again. Honestly, at this point, if I got a second viewer, I would automatically assume it's a bot or that you made an alt account or have the stream open in multiple browsers or something. No one else ever comes. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to give it to you straight. I did not exactly have high expectations when I became a VTuber. I mean, obviously, I knew from the start that I'm not going to become the next Kizuna Ai or anything, but I wasn't even expecting to get 100 viewers in my stream. Not in my lifetime, anyway. But I was still thinking maybe several tens was a realistic goal. You can see how that turned out. It looks like 1 was the only realistic goal for me. I mean, okay. Clearly, for every successful VTuber, there's way more failures that you don't really notice. But even with that in mind, my lack of popularity is astounding. Yeah, thanks for the kind words. I could really use them. I honestly put so much effort into this. I put so much thought into every last detail of my character, from the name to the design to the backstory. You know, I made sure to not be a dragon VTuber because there's a million of those. And not a Neko for the same reason. But at the same time though, I wanted to, well, you know, have something about me that stands out a bit. I thought the Yandere vibe I was going for would really sell me. Now, okay, maybe Yandere VTubers aren't the most original thing, but doing them well is, well, I guess I'm not really original then. I practiced all those Yandere lines for nothing. I even kept a hat full of Yandere one-liners so I could pull one out whenever someone donated or something. Hold on, let me get a few for you. They aren't going to be used on anyone else anyway. Okay, here's a good one. I'll renovate my basement just for you. Wait. There's a better one. You're so good to me, viewers. I wish I had enough rope for all of you. Listen, I appreciate you coming here all the time. Seriously, it means a lot to me. But you know, I don't want to make you waste your time just so you can try and make me feel better. You don't have to pretend to actually be interested in my garbage stream just so you can give me the satisfaction of having a non-zero number of viewers. What I'm saying is, I know you must have so many better things to do. Really, I do. Thank God you have a webcam. Maybe I should just stop trying with this whole VTuber thing. If I was going to gain any traction, I would have gained it by now. Really? You want me to go on? Well, at this point, I don't feel like I'm even really a VTuber. I feel like you have to have fans to count. Yeah, that's true. That just means you won't have to share me with anyone else. I can really understand that sort of a mindset. And I thought I was the yandere. Looks like you've got a little in you too. That's honestly great. You're honestly great. You're always such a big help. Like when you told me my model's eyes are too big and low on my face, and so I changed it. You made me look great. You look great too. You know, you've been so good to me. Is there anything I can do for you? Anything at all? Oh, you want me to do a questions and answer session. That sounds like a nice idea. Usually every streamer will do it at a certain subscriber milestones, but well, you're my only subscriber, so I never really had a chance. But I don't know. I'm not really that interesting. It might be a bit boring for you. Oh, I know what could make it more engaging for you. What if it was two-way? You ask me a question, then I ask you a question. It's kind of a unique opportunity of how close-knit this stream is with it being only the two of us. I'm sure a bigger streamer wouldn't be able to give such unique attention to their audience. So, what do you say? Although, it might be a bit redundant. Because I already know everything about you. You'll do it? Ah, that's music to my ears. Alright, I'll give you the honors of asking the first question. It's the least I can do for my favorite viewer. What made me want to be a VTuber? Okay, that's a tough one. Well, I never actually had any friends or any real social connections even. I was hoping to get a few from being a VTuber, but, well, you see how that turned out. It's honestly pretty sad. But oh well, at least I have you. Okay, now it's my turn. Oh, what should I ask? What should I ask? There's so much I want to ask you. Okay, I've got one. What's your address? No, seriously, where do you live? I'm making you uncomfortable? Oh, sorry. It was just in character. I swear. I swear. You have to go? Okay. I'll see you tomorrow, right? Okay? Maybe we can play this game again? Then you can tell me more about yourself. I'd love to hear more. Please see me again tomorrow.
Hello, viewers. Hi. I was just wondering if you would like to listen to this voice again. Alright, new stream, same me. Let's go. Okay, chat. How many victims do we have here today? About 1,000 viewers. Alright. I mean, I'm going to break my bank account buying rope for all of you. But that's okay. But for legal reasons, that's a joke. So, I've got something a little different for all of you today before we begin. I wanted to have a little conversation with you guys. Something a bit more serious than usual. I hate to break character, which is why I almost never do it. But I will just for a little bit, just for this little talk. So, some of you might know, some of you might not, but recently there has been a small controversy about me, and I just wanted to clear up all of the misunderstandings and misinformation surrounding it. So, there was this comment I received, and I won't say who posted it. If you know, you know. And in this comment, the commenter was basically going off a bit on how I'm creepy and my whole personality is wrong and everything. Which I mean, I'm a yandere, you know? So what do you expect, right? Well, my character is a yandere is what I mean. But anyway, so as a response to this comment, I posted an IP address. Now, some people are saying that I posted a commenter's IP address, and that's really messed up, and that's a form of doxing. Some people are even saying I meant it as a legitimate threat. But let me clarify. So, the IP address I posted is not a real IP address. There are a bunch of different websites where you can generate IP addresses, and I just took one of those for a joke. Because it's a funny joke, right? It really plays into my character. Some random person calls out a yandere over the internet, and then the yandere immediately and absurdly escalates things. The extreme and sudden response is funny. There's a lot of humor in that as long as you understand that that's a joke. But of course, some people can't separate reality from fiction, and they didn't understand that it's a joke and thought I was the kind of person to actually do something like that. Honestly, I don't even know if those IP addresses websites give you a real IP address. I know that what they give you looks like a real IP address, but if you actually tracked it down, I don't know if it would actually take you to a real Wi-Fi network or computer or whatever an IP address is specific to. See? I'm not even sure what an IP address even is. And some people are saying that I somehow tracked that person's IP address and posted it. I'm not even sure if that's possible, and if it was, I have no idea how to do it. I might be a VTuber, but that doesn't mean I'm tech savvy. No. Maybe the website I went to gave me a real IP address. As in, one that is actually in use. And if it was, I had no way of knowing. My assumption was that it wasn't in use. So if that happened, then that's really unfortunate. And I'm sorry that happened. Some people are saying it was a real IP address, but I have no idea if they're trolls or not. I assume they are, because what are the chances the website gave me a real IP address, right? Like, out of all the possible combinations, would it really give me a real one? Anyways, that's all I really wanted to say about the matter. I guess the point I'm trying to make is that I don't actually do creepy stuff like that. You know, I'm not the type of person to actually stalk someone in real life or do yandere things. It's all just a gag. Like, come on, chat. Do you guys really think I'm a yandere in real life? You've got to be kidding me. Thanks for backing me up, chat. I really appreciate the support. I know I can always count on you. You know what? No, that's on me. I should have seen that coming. Seriously though, this is the one time I'm breaking character since forever. I don't track anyone's real life information. I'd never do anything like that. I don't do yandere stuff like doing any stalking or threatening people I feel threatened by. I promise, behind the screen, I'm just a normal person. And if anyone in chat disagrees, please, just get out right now. Seriously, chat, please. I think... Oh, wow, that's a sudden drop. You guys really took that to heart. You know, I think you're all taking things a bit too literally here. And now, we're down to just one victim. Two, actually, if you count me. Still though, I'm glad that if there's one viewer remaining, it's you. You were my first viewer, so it's fitting you'd be the last to leave. Thanks for sticking me all through this time. I can't believe chat left me. The entire chat. Well, Other than you, obviously, which I really appreciate. But still, I'm going through something really difficult right now, and Chad thinks, okay, now's the time to leave. Yeah, I kind of pulled that one on myself, but it was just an expression. But that's okay. You stayed. That's all that matters to me. I really don't think I'm in the wrong here, though. That commenter was being really, really rude. They weren't just insulting me over the Yandere stuff. They were also insulting my audience. And that includes you, obviously. You, specifically. They were pulling that parasocial card that haters always use. Saying that I'm not really friends with my viewers and that they're not really friends with me. Which, might I remind you, includes you specifically. They were calling you delusional. Who are they to say our friendship isn't real? Who made them an authority in relationships? I talk to you all the time, don't I? Back when I first started, it was just the two of us, remember? I talk to you so personally all the time. That's interaction, isn't it? Meaningful, real interaction. I talk to you all the time just like in-person friends do. And you talk to me directly right back. You told me about your day. I told you about mine. We laughed. We joked. We still laugh and joke. Just like in person, real friends. We're real friends, aren't we? I think of you as a friend. Don't you think of me as a friend too? Right? We're friends. If we say we're friends, then no one has the right to say otherwise. Our relationship isn't anyone else's business. They can just stay bitter. A lot of people say that in a parasocial or an online relationship like this, well, I don't want to call it a purely online relationship, more like online focused. I mean, if we met in person, we'd be friends in person, right? And you told me what city you live in, right? And I was looking at flights to your city, and they're really not that expensive. Sorry, that wasn't a character joke. But what I was saying is, a lot of people say an online relationship is less legitimate because online, you can control what information you show. You can hide a lot about yourself. I mean, you've never been to my house, right? For all you know, I've actually got a shrine to you in there somewhere. But you can say that about real life too. You can hide so much. People are so fake these days. Well, I assume it was always like that though. The thing is, online, you have more freedom to be yourself, I feel. When you're going about your day-to-day life, outside it's always so suffocating. You have to be careful about how you act because there are real social consequences. But online, even if you act weird, what's the worst that can happen? Assuming you're not using your real-life identity. You get banned from a server or website or something. We can just make a new account anyway. It's not a big deal. The consequences for being yourself are way smaller online. If I acted like myself in real life, my siblings and parents would probably disown me. Honestly, you know me better than even my siblings or parents do. And I spend way more time with you when compared to them too. So who has the right to say I'm not your friend? That commenter was trying to say that, saying that the viewers are the only ones emotionally invested in the relationship, that the relationship is so one-sided. But that's not true of our relationship now, is it? Mine and yours? Sure, you watch my streams all the time, and I know it's a lot of effort because it's not our job or anything. I know you always take care of to comment and support me so often, and I really appreciate that. You're very invested in me, which is something I love so much about you. But I'm invested too. I pay artists for art. I bought all this expensive audio and recording equipment. I practiced my voice work and studied algorithms and everything. I did so much just to have a sort of platform I could use to talk to you. Would a normal in-person friend put in that much work and effort for you? Doesn't all my effort make a relationship mutual? Maybe your relationship isn't typical, but if anything, it's even greater. And that commenter, that stupid, naive commenter, was telling me how I don't know you, how I don't know the real you, how you hide everything behind a computer screen. That's the biggest lie I have ever heard. I know so much about you. I know everything about you, even the parts you never told me. I know your name, and I'm just talking about your account name. No, I'm talking about your real name. I know your hobbies, even the old ones you gave up. I know your interests, the things you love, the things you hate, the people you hate. It makes me hate them too. I know who's close to you. I know your hopes, your fears, your dreams and desires. I know all your little insecurities, which, by the way, I personally don't think are justified. I know all the things you try to hide, even from yourself. I know you better than you even know yourself. There isn't anyone in the world who knows you like I know you. And yet that stupid, rando nobody thinks my relationship with you is fake? I've done so much just to get even a little bit closer to you. Do you have any idea how hard it was to track all your info down? To get your photos, your phone number, your address? But no, they still think that my love for you is fake. Even though I'd do anything for you. I'd kill or die for you. I'd sell my soul for you. I'd travel across the world for you. In fact, I've already booked a flight. Oh, that was, would you believe if I told you it was all just an in-character joke?